Hello and welcome back. In the last lesson, we have gone over the standard process for data analysis, and I have briefly mentioned a process called KDD. Well, KDD is also a data analysis process, and the acronym actually stands for Knowledge Discovery from Data, or Knowledge Discovery in Databases. So, what is KDD exactly and its objectives? Well, to answer this question, let's start by addressing some of the misconceptions from many people that KDD is somehow a synonym for data mining. Data mining is actually part of the KDD process, and we can define data mining as the knowledge discovery phase of interesting patterns. So, as and when you analyze your data, you may come across interesting patterns that pique your attention, and you may want to follow up on those patterns to make more interesting discoveries, and that process is known as data mining. So let's get back to the objectives of KDD. The main objective of KDD is to extract or discover hidden interesting patterns from large databases, data warehouses, and other web information repositories. But wait, doesn't this sound like data mining? Yes, to a certain degree, it does sound like data mining. You see, the thing is, the heart of the KDD process is data mining. But there is a process that unfolds before and after data mining. And the KDD process has 7 major phases, and data mining is represented as just a phase. So let's go over these 7 phases. The first phase is data cleansing, and this suggests that you have already identified the data sets, and your task is to remove the noise. Basically, you need to find a way to address missing values and be able to detect data outliers. Basically, the kind of data that doesn't make much sense or appears to be abnormal, and that can cause serious problems to your data and statistical analysis. So once you have cleaned your data, the next step is data integration. To finalize your data set, you may need to use ETL and data migration tools to extract data from various other sources and then combine the data with your existing data set to form a complete data set. You can read about ETL tools such as Data Factory, Amazon Glue, Oracle Data Integrator, and Informatica, to name a few. ETL stands for data extraction, transformation, and loading to a central data repository. Now, once you have a complete data set, the next step is data selection. Your data set can be potentially huge, so you may have to reduce your sample size to only consider relevant data for your data mining and analysis objectives. So the next phase is data transformation, and here data is engineered into the required format, which is appropriate for data analysis, perhaps using ETL tools. And now, to the heart of the KDD process, which is data mining. This phase, and as explained before, data mining techniques are used to discover useful and interesting data patterns. So once you have completed your data mining exercise, the next step is to evaluate the patterns that you have extracted. Well, not all data patterns are worth pursuing. So it's imperative that you select the most promising pattern that can potentially have the most business impact. And just like before, once you have evaluated your pattern and extracted knowledge that needs to be visualized, you then need to put together a strong presentation to communicate your results. Alright, so that is the KDD process, but hey, we are not done yet. In the next lecture, let's go over the SEMA process for data analysis. See you on the next one. Goodbye.